Okay, friendos, what up? Welcome back. So this popped up on my timeline the other day, and I thought, this is just a classic example of a game studio just doing something that's so stupid, and then telling you a reason for them doing something stupid that in their head they think, oh yeah, this makes it make sense. It doesn't make us look bad, but in actual fact makes them look worse. So Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is a $70 game that's riddled with microtransactions, battle passes, and all manner of unsettling additions. However, Activision recently added a feature to the game that would make even a 2016 era Electronic Arts do a cartoon double take, as advertisements were added to the multiplayer game's loadout screen. Oh, here we go. This is... Prepare to see this more often, by the way, because... I mean, I've got RuneScape open in the background. What did we see Jagex try to do a few months ago? That's right. Oh, why don't we lower your subscription price in the game? And if we do, you can pay less, but you'll get ads. You sat killing fucking goblins outside Lumbridge. How about a McDonald's? You know, what would go great with that fire cape you just got? A Pepsi. Like, this is the future of video games, guys. This is what's going on. People said with the streaming services, oh yeah, streaming's really good because we don't have to watch ads, do we? What's in streaming services now? Pay more money or watch ads? It's just where we're going. Like, these companies that are earning so much money can never stop. They will never stop. Microtransactions, high box prices, releasing a new game every year, invalidating all the stuff you earned on the game previously, the money you spent on the game previously, not enough. Advertisements, the new thing. So you paid $70 for your brand new game. I mean, there's even TVs and stuff now that have ads built into them, unless you pay money. There's like, buy the new Kindle from Amazon. Do you want to buy the normal version, the fucking peon version that has ads in it, or do you want to buy the one that we remove the ads from? Just basically microtransactioning you, making things. They're MapleStory. They're just making the thing worse to sell you the solution. This is video games. This is the world we live in. You pretty soon you'll have a new bathroom installed. And you won't be able to go and piss unless you watch an ad. You'll be like, oh, you want to buy some Mountain Dew, bro? Like, that made this piss nicer. In Call of Duty, the loadout screen allows players to customize their equipment, select their perks, and tweak their playstyle. However, Activision recently added advertisements for paid skins into the loadout menu, setting a new precedent for how far the company will go to nickel and dime its player base. This is funny. Not unexpected. Call of Duty, like 15 years ago, was a really cool game franchise. Call of Duty now is like Fortnite without being fun and quirky. It's just ugly. It's an absolute abomination. Do you want to play Call of Duty and play Nicki Minaj? No, I don't. And I don't want to play any game where anybody else has the opportunity to either. I'm fucking Gucci. In a statement on social media, Activision claimed that the advertisements in the game's loadout screens were only a test. Don't worry, guys. By the way, I know a lot of people will have read this and been like, yeah, I mean, it was just a test, wasn't it? Nothing to be worried about. What do you think they're testing it for? What do you think's going to happen? Why were they testing it? Do you think this is not going to become a thing later? So, a UI feature test that surfaced select store content in the loadout menus was published in the Season 4 update in error, the official COD Updates account claimed. This feature has now been removed from the live game. Of course, this feature was only removed from the live version of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 after a slew of complaints online, as the feature invaded loadout screens for all players. Many longtime COD fans felt betrayed by its incursion, and that doesn't matter if the gross advertisements were a test or not. I mean, what can I even say? If it's a test, what do you think they're testing it for? They're going to add it, aren't they? It's probably going to be worse as well than just like, oh, you're seeing this new... Oh, you're using this shotgun? What about this skin for the shotgun? It's going to be worse than that. If they could, they'd build an ad service in the game where they're serving ads from other companies. You'd be seeing like OnlyFans girls and stuff on your fucking loadout screens. Like, This is what's going to happen. And they're testing that for a reason, because they are going to put it in the game. Whether it's this one, whether it's the next one, whenever it's going to be, it's going to be there. That's why they're doing it. And it's hilarious. Oh, you caught us trying to make all the money again. Oh, it was just a mistake, wasn't it? It was a mistake that benefited only us, and we didn't even notice, even though we were going to make more money from it. So we definitely wouldn't have wanted it to stay in there, of course. Call of Duty fans spend $70 every year to play the next entry in the series, and many spend even more on battle passes and individual cosmetics. Starting with the latest COD title already feels like entering a free-to-play mobile game with reminders of paid add-ons, other games to play, and more. While COD may not be littered with gacha pulls for characters or loot boxes to grab skins, it already feels as predatory as possible. Activision's attempts to push its monetization as far as possible makes just opening the game feel like you are punishing yourself. COD isn't the only Activision game that does this either. Diablo 4 battle passes and microtransactions have also been pushed way further than they ever should be. Yes, companies like EA have deserved more than its fair share of hate for how it's ruined the value of games, but Activision has, and still is, pushing it further every year. I'd make an argument that Activision is worse than EA ever was. Maybe that's like recency bias, but Activision, then again, EA is still absolute fucking scum. But I don't know. It's been so long since I played an EA game, and Activision is just way more prevalent, I guess, from social media that I use and stuff, that maybe that's just the way I feel. But Activision is actual fucking... It's so bad. It's pathetic. Call of Duty is an absolute travesty. As games cost more every year, this type of money-hungry, penny-pinching behaviour, which always was unacceptable, is becoming even more egregious than ever before. While it could be excused in a free-to-play game, forcing advertisements into every crevice of a paid, expensive product should never be acceptable. Yeah, I mean, I'd say it would also be shit in a free-to-play game, but more reasonable, I guess. Still shit, but more reasonable. That being said, this is just hilarious, isn't it? Call of Duty is the perfect venue for them doing stuff like this, because Call of Duty people they're not like normal people, are they? That might sound horrible, but a lot of people that play Call of Duty, it's like the normie game, right? They're not using social media. They're not going on YouTube watching videos. Maybe they'll watch like a FaZe Clan trick shot montage or something from like 2013 or whatever, every now and again to relive the glory days. But they're like people who buy like Madden or like, you know, the fucking NBA games, the 2K games or whatever, or the FIFA games. They're like, by and large, Call of Duty's numbers are made up by Call of Duty gamers. They pretty much don't play anything else. They're Call of Duty people, by and large, first and foremost. So a lot of the drama in the COD community and a lot of the stuff just doesn't escape the sphere of COD. And a lot of people outside the sphere of COD just don't get involved. So this isn't out of the ordinary for them to be doing stuff like this, because they know they're just going to buy the game every year because they've been doing it for like a decade. Like, COD people love COD. So they basically are just abusing the fuck out of them. They're just a whipping boy at this stage. They're just pay pigs. Because it's like at this point, if you've already pushed the boat out so far and these people are still like fucking swimming to the boat trying not to drown, they're already so far away from the shore, they're not turning back. They're just going to keep following the boat even if they start rowing away a little bit faster. Like, putting advertisements in a game like this probably makes the most sense out of any of these other games, because there's no real alternative to Call of Duty. There just simply isn't. If you're a Call of Duty player, what the fuck are you going to play that isn't Call of Duty if you were going to quit? Like, it's just the game for those people. Not saying that as an excuse. Obviously, these people are just actually being abused by a fucking it is an abusive relationship with Call of Duty. But just be aware, this is coming to games. Like, obviously, it's already a mobile thing, and any company that has mobile revenue knows that ads are a big pull. This is going to come to games. If you're a free-to-play game player, be prepared. And be prepared later for it to come to games that you spent money on as well. We'll have to wait and see, because I don't think gamers will accept this, but it only takes one game that's good enough for people to just be like, oh yeah, it's not that intrusive, it's okay. And then that's how things take hold in the industry. That's how everything that goes into these games takes hold. As soon as people start accepting it, it becomes common practice, and then shit gets worse for everybody. It just makes me laugh that their excuse is, oh, we didn't mean to put it in the game. It was just a test. Like, and why were you testing it? You wasn't testing it for like a dare, were you? Somebody in the office didn't go, oh, I dare you to see if you can get ads working in the game. oh, we did, nah, that's cool, let's move on, let's never do that again. You're testing it because you are going to put this in the game at some point. So what's the apology for? Oh, we're sorry, guys, it just came out sooner than we wanted it to, is basically what you've just said. So, yeah, fucking good luck with that one, Call of Duty gamers. Have fun. Your absolute fucking waste dump of a video game. The actual core gameplay of COD games, I like, but I refuse to buy them, especially because they never lower the price of the old games because they know they don't have to. They don't want you to buy the old games. They want you to buy the new ones that have more microtransactions in. You're not going to be buying like a Call of Duty from 6 years ago for like $10, even though no fucker's playing it anymore, or you just want to play the single player. You just still have to pay like $60. Absolute joke of a company. That being said, thanks for watching. We'll have to wait and see. I'm sure this is going to come to it in the future. Mark my words. But if there's content you want to see me cover, let me know. Discord, email, Twitter, all things like that. All open for DMs. And also check out GamerSupps. Link in the video description. And if you use my code over there, you will get a discount. I'll get a kickback. Win-win for everybody, including Nemo. Tiny Nemo. Just asleep on the chair. And yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. Stay safe. Peace.